Welcome to the Real Estate News. I'm Jenny Lockhart, and joining me now is Jerry Colucci with Equitable Property Management. Welcome, Jerry. We're so happy to see you. Long time no see.
I know.
It's great to have you back.
I'm very glad to be back. Thank
you. So we've
you.
got a juicy conversation today, and I think this is going to be a treat for our viewers because, you know, a lot of times we were talking about, you think when you're going to put your home on the rental market that maybe people like yourself are going to be the ones who are going to rent it, but actually it's not, and there's a whole new breed of renters, so tell us about it.
Well, the new breed of renters, what's really important to know from the outset is that there are about 44 million rental units throughout the United States. 96% of them right now are occupied, and we still have about a 4 million deficit in the number of units we have. So we're looking at different people now renting them. In the old days, renting, there was a stigma attached to it, and most people would want to own like as soon as possible. But now, this millennial generation, which spans from 20 years to 35 years old, they don't want to buy. They want freedom. They want quickness so they can come and go as they please. They don't want debt piled on top of their student debt. So we're looking at a different group of renters who right now make up about 40% of renter possibilities, and 90% of that is 40% rent. And there are 80 million of these kids out there.
That's amazing.
Right.
I'm assuming that the way that you market to them would be different as well.
It is very different. You know, 4 out of 5 of this Generation Y group of people use smartphones. And they want to be mobile. They don't want to have to run home to their computer or turn on their iPad to see what's going on. And so we have to really cater to them. And with renting, it's like, you only have to meet them once to show the property and meet them a second time to give them the key. But in between, application process, credit check, employment verification, everything is either done online, via text or email, primarily through their smartphone.
Which is
now,
amazing.
These are the kids that, you know, 25% of these have never even written a check. So they want to pay their rent online with their debit card, and you have to cater to this group. I mean, we still have many people who've been through foreclosure and short sale who we are trying to rent to, and we can reach them through much more traditional avenues. But this large group, we have to really now start gearing ourselves up for it. And if you're a homeowner and you want to rent your property, you have to consider the fact that you're going to rent to this group of people. They're frequently going to have roommates because they live almost communally, so that they can split. They're going to pay a $3,000 rent and have no problem with it. But there might be 4 people living in the house rather than 2.
Well, and it's about, I think, about adjusting your expectations. And then I also think it's important, because we're about to run out of time, but this is why you need an expert. This is the benefit of having an expert like yourself, because you know this audience, you know how to market to them, and for someone who doesn't, you're the key to getting the home rented. So
and
Jerry,
getting it rented quickly.
Absolutely. Always is a pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here today.
You're welcome. It was a pleasure. Thanks.